Worf has the answer to a big Star Trek. Section 31 problem. Star Trek's most secretive organization, Section 31, has always represented the Federation's darkest compromise. Born from good intentions twisted by paranoia, the covert group acts as judge, jury, and executioner for Starfleet's perceived threats. Over decades of storytelling, they've been presented as the Federation's necessary evil, a clandestine force that does what others cannot. But now, with Star Trek, Section 31 pushing Michelle Yeoh's Philippa Georgiou into a morally gray adventure, one question looms larger than ever. How does Starfleet continue to allow Section 31 to exist without betraying its ideals? Surprisingly, the person who may hold the key to fixing this ethical paradox isn't Georgiou, Burnham, or even a modern Starfleet admiral. It's Worf, the Klingon warrior turned Starfleet diplomat who has spent his career balancing honor and duty. Worf's entire character arc provides the blueprint for reconciling Starfleet's ideals with the realities of security and morality. If anyone can solve Star Trek Section 31 problem, it's him. The Section 31 problem. Defined. Section 31 has always operated as the Federation's dirty secret. Introduced in Deep Space Nine, the organization's mission was to protect the Federation by any means necessary. That meant espionage, assassinations, biological warfare, and covert manipulation, actions completely antithetical to Starfleet's stated values. Yet, the Federation allowed them to persist, justifying the group's existence as a necessary safeguard against external and internal threats. That's the heart of the Section 31 problem. It undermines the Federation's moral authority. Starfleet preaches transparency, diplomacy, and compassion, but if it relies on shadow assassins to survive, then the entire moral foundation of the Federation becomes suspect. Every time Section 31 appears, Star Trek fans are left asking, can utopia exist if it's built on lies? The Section 31 movie, starring Michelle Yeoh, doubles down on this dilemma. Georgiou, a mirror universe tyrant, becomes both the organization's greatest weapon and its potential reformer. Yet even if she redeems herself, the organization remains a moral contradiction. Someone like Worf, however, has already walked that line and shown a path forward. Worf, the bridge between honor and duty across the next generation. Deep Space Nine and Picard, Worf has consistently been Star Trek's most complex moral compass. He's a warrior who fights for peace, a Klingon who chose Starfleet's discipline over the chaos of his heritage, and a man who constantly grapples with what it means to be honorable in an imperfect world. In DS9, Worf's time under Captain Sisko put him in the same morally gray situations that birthed Section 31. He saw Starfleet officers bending rules, lying to allies, and fighting wars that compromised their principles. But unlike Section 31, Worf never surrendered his values to expediency. He found a way to navigate the Federation's political messes without abandoning honor. That's what makes Worf the perfect solution to the Section 31 dilemma. He represents the possibility of strength without corruption, of vigilance without secrecy. Where Section 31 believes survival justifies any crime, Worf believes true strength comes from integrity. Worf's example in Picard Season 3. Worf's return in Star Trek. Picard Season 3 offered one of the clearest statements about his evolved moral code. Gone was the purely militaristic Klingon warrior of the early days. In his place was a man who embraced pacifism without weakness. His mantra, "I prefer pacifism to combat, but I am very skilled at both," perfectly encapsulates what Section 31 could become under a new philosophy. Throughout the season, Worf led covert missions with Raffi Musiker, operating in secrecy while maintaining compassion and discipline. His methods were stealthy, but never cruel, strategic, but never immoral. He embodied the best of what Section 31 should have been, an organization that protects the Federation without sacrificing its soul. Worf didn't need to break the rules to get results. He simply operated with wisdom, patience, and measured strength. Imagine if Section 31 adopted that approach. A reformation through honor. Worf's influence could redefine Section 31 in several crucial ways. One, transparency with honor. Worf would never condone total secrecy. His leadership could reimagine Section 31 as a defensive intelligence branch with accountability, a group that reports directly to the Federation Council or Starfleet Command, ensuring oversight while maintaining operational freedom. 2, ethics as strategy. Klingon honor isn't naive idealism. It's practical morality. Worf understands that a warrior's reputation and the integrity of the Empire matter more than victory at any cost. Applying that philosophy, Section 31 could shift from assassination to deterrence, focusing on intelligence, prevention, and non-lethal solutions. 3, redemption through discipline. Georgiou's redemption arc mirrors Worf's own struggles to reconcile conflicting loyalties. Worf's mentorship could help Section 31's operatives find discipline,